Hey everyone, it's Ballet Post here, and so I thought it'd be cool to make a video today. So these are my pre-class stretch kind of things, like what I do before my class. These do not include warm-ups, so don't go straight into dance without doing warm-ups like pliés, relevés, things like that. Okay, just a little update. I ordered a package from Etsy and it's still not here. It's it was 2 day shipping and it's not been here for 8 days. So I'm getting a little worried. Now let's get started into the video. Alright, so the first thing I do is I just kind of I stretch my ankles a bit so that it doesn't cramp up that much. Like I normally get stiffness here before class. This is my point routine. This is what I do before my point class. So point flex, point flex, point flex. And I go around. Kind of helps it not cramp a bit. So I do that as long as I need to, as long as I feel like it's necessary, I keep doing it, and then when I feel like it's stretched enough, I kind of stop. The next thing I do is I kind of just stretch my toes a bit, like this, and then down this way. I normally hear cracks, but this just helps me to kind of relieve stiffness in my leg. So then I just point again. I just kind of do that. The first time you normally hear a crack. So I do that for a bit just to loosen up the toes because I normally get stiffness in my toe until I stretch it out a bit. So I normally do that a bit. So then after I have this, I can't find it, but it's this little ball. It's like a bouncy ball that I got from a pet store, and I do rolls of it over my foot, but I'm not finding it here. So another thing I do is for turnout to kind of again flex my ankles a bit. I just kind of fix my turnout a bit. Just try and touch the floor, and then if I touch the floor, I kind of hold it a bit while flexing, and then while pointing. It's a bit harder while flexing, so I do both. And then I kind of do a roll. I don't go up, down, I do rolling up. So from point to demi point up. So this really helps a bit. And I kind of just use my hands to massage this region over here because this is where cramps happen. So I massage over here a little bit just with both hands, in depth to kind of loosen it up a bit. This is my point routine, then again, repeating it because point is totally different than regular, actual flats because you just gotta work on things to keep your feet from cramping and flexing it a bit so that it gets a little bit easier to, maneuver around a bit. I also get, this is over in general of my dancing, I get when I'm stiff and I move my knee, I get these cracks. So I don't like that. So I just kind of I know this is not really anything ballet, but I just kind of rotate my knee a bit. Just kind of get rid of the the clanking bones. I don't know. It just clanks a bit. So I just do this a bit, go around a bit, and this kind of relieves the cracking of the bones. So in class, when you're doing plie, you don't hear the little crackling because that happens to me where my bones crack while I'm going down, and it sucks. I don't like it. So after I relieve the tension of my feet and my knees, I go to muscles. So then after that, I go into butterfly. I do this in class again, but this is something I do in the beginning, so I don't have much of a problem. So I try to keep my body as straight as possible. And then if you feel these little pinches around here, somewhere in your legs, that means that your legs aren't warmed up, obviously, because you didn't warm up yet. So what I do is I go down to butterfly to kind of increase a little bit flexibility around here. A little bit back flexibility too, and around the leg area. So when you're doing your class, you kind of don't have to focus on the stiffness of your muscles. So when you're stiff, it's kind of hard to do some things. When I stretch, I can touch my toes to my feet. but I'm being a little bit like, and then I'll flap. And just doing things like that will help kind of open up the muscle by itself a little bit. I also like sit straight and reach, and then side, like reach, whatever. I do those too as well, and then along with that, let's see here. I also do kind of stretches for upper body as well. Like it doesn't always have to be like legs and stuff. It can also be things like arms, neck. Good thing is to do your neck a bit. Like I have a really stiff neck, so I have problems with that. Like in dance when we're doing like cambre, I'm going like back and I'm kind of like slouching forward with my neck because I have some problems with my neck. So I have stiffness and in my back as well. So one thing I do before class for my back is this is normally what people say to do to increase back flexibility. This is something I do because my back has to crack a lot. I don't have a very flexible back, but this just helps me soothen up my muscles a bit. You heard that? That was a pop. That was not even like... So all of these things that I'm doing, like I'm showing to you, like again, like I'm repeating this again because people are going to be like, oh, well, that's not how you stretch for dance. Like this is not anything to do with that. I'm just talking about loosening up like your muscles and your bones, and like so your bones don't like crack and your muscles aren't so stiff, and you know. If you can do a split, I would suggest like stretching that area a bit. And then I go down like this. And I crack my back. Go down. And then I try and go back. And then there we go. So I kind of removed some tension, like my feet don't crack anymore. My knees don't crack. I kind of loosened up my body a bit. And then after that, I kind of just go for plie, releve, basic warm-ups, bar stretches, things like that. I will do a video on warm-ups, I think in a little bit actually, so stay tuned for that. And okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a fabulous time warming up for your dance class. Alright guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. Bye!